What if one of the biggest threats to your health isn't inactivity? It's not processed foods and it's not aging. What if it's isolation? And before I point fingers, I'm calling myself out because I can absolutely do this. I love creating, writing, editing, building, dreaming. And if I'm not careful, I can isolate myself from actual human connection. Maybe your version isn't creative works. Maybe yours is social media, Netflix, weed, video gaming, texting, food, shopping, constant busyness. Different escape, same result, isolation. And in this video, I'm going to give you practical steps to start rebuilding real human connection. Because what good is strength if you're carrying life alone? We live in the most connected time in history, and somehow so many people are feeling more disconnected than ever. Think about modern life. Food is delivered, entertainment's delivered, dating's delivered, groceries are delivered. Endless stimulation without actual connection. And listen, I'm not saying all these things are evil. The problem is when useful things quietly become substitutes for real human connection, that's when the drifting starts. And drifting leads to isolation. And humans weren't meant to be isolated. We were meant to be part of tribes, conversation, shared struggle, purpose, belonging. And this is not just emotional fluff. Isolation impacts your health. Stress goes up. Inflammation rises. Anxiety rises. Depression increases. Motivation drops. Sleep degrades. And over time, people start living smaller. And that's what gets to me. Because many people hit the second half of their lives with wisdom, stories, lessons, so much to share and contribute to the world. But they don't. Because they're wrapped up in their own chronic diseases, anxiety. And I, for one, don't want to go down that path. Part of what inspires me each day is waking up and helping to rebuild this world through art, activity, food, nature, and each other. I have to check myself because this passion can become isolation. I talk about these grand aspirations, so hopefully doing this video will hold me accountable. We'll start a running dialogue. That way I can hold you accountable too. Do you always avoid those social encounters that could lead to something bigger, better? To set you off in the right direction, here are 5 practical solutions. Number 1, audit your default escape. Ask yourself, when I feel bored, lonely, stressed, uncomfortable, what do I automatically reach for? Awareness changes everything. 2, replace, don't just remove. Instead of doom scrolling, take a walk, call someone. And here's a thought, ask about how they're doing instead of focusing on yourself. Instead of binge watching the latest release, invite someone to coffee or tea. Instead of training alone, train with someone else. Maybe it's someone at a higher level that'll push you to the next limit. Or maybe you're helping to lift someone else up. Replace passive comfort with active connection. 3, weekly connection ritual. Discipline creates freedom. 1 human connection per week, minimum. Coffee, hiking, volunteer work, pick up basketball, improv class, farmer's market, writing group, anything. But schedule it, because if it's optional, it's probably not going to happen. 4, repetition builds community. Community doesn't just magically appear. Repeated exposure creates familiar encounters. Familiar encounters create conversation, and conversation creates friendships. 5, be the initiator, because most people are not. In fact, most people are lonely. Want coffee? Want to train? Want to go for a walk? Simple, but it's powerful. Modern life makes isolation easy. Connection takes courage and discipline. So I'm working on this. Maybe you are too. Leave a comment. What's your biggest distraction from real connection? No judgment, just honesty. Drop that comment. Send me an email. I'm going to hold you accountable. You got to hold me accountable.